Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday, Super Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the beautiful Beyond Indigo, Divine Guidance and Healing cards. I'm also going to bring in the Secret Garden, the Love Tarot from Amazon, and my deck, the Twin Flame Guidance Love Oracle. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what's the guidance for you today? Straight out, okay? And that card 2 and 1 went back in. So again, things may not be being said right now. That may be frustrating you a little bit. So you're being guided to breathe through that, because communication will come in divine time and it will always happen at the right time. It's the same with meeting up. You know, if you've got plans and plans change or something seems to get in the way, always trust in God's plan. He is aware of both of your energies and when it's the right time to reconnect you. Because you may really want to see them and they may really want to see you, but it may not serve you right now because they could be in a low vibration, they could be very negative, they could be lashing out at you, and that wouldn't serve you for your highest good. So when those things are going on and there's chaos and upheaval, that's when there's a protection coming in. You're always being protected, so try and see things in a higher way. So what's the energy coming in around them today and the energy around the journey today? Thank you, angels. Flying out here, very powerful messages. Very powerful when they kind of fly out the deck and jump out of the deck, because it shows things are shifting and changing. So what's the message for you today? What's going on with you? What do we need to know for you today? A few cards. I feel there's too many. I want a clearer card than that, please, angels. Clear card. Clear card. What do you need to know? And what's the message coming through for them today? We got soon. I just saw the message soon there. So soon, something is happening soon. And this is the energy around the journey. I feel it's those cards there, okay? So what's the message for you today? What's the guidance for you? What's going on with you right now? And what's the guidance with them? What's the guidance for them or the message for them right now? And what's the guidance for the journey? Thank you, angels. And what's the message for you? The angel guidance for you or something that will help? What's the guidance for them right now? And what's the guidance for the journey? What's the guidance for the journey? What I've got coming through is they are finding their freedom to be able to be with you the right way. And I know this takes time and I know it's frustrating, but it's more important they do that than mess you around, let you down again, or cause any kind of pain. So the guidance for you today is happiness comes from within you. This is a time to be happy because a very happy moment is about to happen in your life. So something amazing is on the horizon. There's a blessing that's being created for you right now that you just can't yet see. It's like it's just around the corner. It's coming soon. And you have to keep your vibration high and your thoughts positive and optimistic to receive and see and experience that blessing in the most powerful way. Happiness comes from within. And it's so important you remember that. Instead of thinking, oh, I need to be with them to be happy, or I need something to happen or change to be happy, you can choose to be happy right now, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the situation, because you're the sunshine, you're the warmth, you're the light, you're the lighthouse. So shine your light bright and that attracts everything to you. No matter what the weather, you are strong and you are capable. Laughter. Ask yourself the question, when did I laugh? When was the last time I had a good belly laugh? And if you can't remember, you may be like making life too serious, or you may need to lighten the load a little bit. So focus on happiness today, laughter. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy this time for you. Smile about it, because a positive outcome is on the horizon. And whenever you're asking today, is this my person? Do we have a future? Is it going to work out? Will they leave the karmic partner? Whatever your question is, if you're asking from a place of love, not fear, your answer is yes. There will be a positive outcome. Things will happen. There will be a time for you to smile and shine and enjoy where you are right now. And if you're free, if you're single right now, enjoy that freedom to go where you want to go and do what you want to do and focus on your dreams and your desires. If you're in a relationship right now, maybe you're trying to find your freedom and you're thinking, I can't remember the last time I had a laugh. I can't remember the last time I smiled or felt free. And that's because you're being guided right now to change your life. living your best lives together, finally having it figured out. And they're giving the word feeling. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to look back at this day and think, what was I worrying about? What was I stressing about? Because you're going to be living your best lives together. And to live your best lives together, you have to become the best version of yourself. Now, that version of yourself will continue to evolve and continue to change and transform. So it's not like you're going to become your best version and then that's it. You're going to be together in union happy ever after. Of course, you're going to face challenges, but you're going to go through them together. You're going to expand still. Your soul is still learning and growing and expanding. And that's an ongoing process until the moment you leave your body. However, the angels are saying you're going to realise you finally figured it out. You've figured out how to surrender. You've figured out how to be at peace. You've figured out how to find that freedom by being in the present moment. And they will have finally figured out how to change their life by expressing themselves, being vulnerable, speaking the truth, taking off the mask for good and throwing it away. There's also financial success coming in here for you. So if you're wondering about money right now, career, work, it's going to improve and get better. There's stability coming in. You may even see signs like 1212. You may see an owl because you're gaining wisdom right now. You may see rings because this is a huge sign of movement towards commitment, marriage, the future, and abundance in all forms. So whatever you see your life as being, that's what's being created. For many of you, it will include marriage, maybe kids, or maybe meeting their kids or you meeting their kids, security, having the life of your dreams. This is what's being manifested now. So focus on your freedom right now. Focus on the happiness within, because everything you want is manifested. You make things happen. You make things happen by the thoughts that you think, because thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. If you go there in the mind, you go there in the body, because the mind can't work out if it's real or not. So if you're visualizing it, you're materializing it. The mind creates a door the body can enter. So your body will go there. Think about things you've manifested even without meaning to. You put your mind and your focus on it, and then you've let go of it, and then it's manifested, whether it's been quick manifestation or it's happened years later. And you think, wow. You know, I found a piece of paper. I was clearing through some things the other night, and I found a piece of paper back from 2017. And I was reading through it, just blown away by the things I was manifesting back then that I now am living. And I'm like, whoa, you know, it's powerful stuff. It's like in The Secret, the film, if you watch John Assaraf talking to his son about the house he's living in. And then he has a realization, whoa, I was manifesting this house 5 years ago, and here it is, we're living in it now. So you're manifesting now the things that you want. So understand that your thoughts have power. So think, okay, am I thinking about marriage? Am I thinking about the outcome? Am I thinking about having it all figured out? Am I thinking about financial security? Or am I thinking about the negatives and the stressful things and the things that I haven't got, the lacking things in my life? So the law of attraction is always working, whether you believe in it or not. And if you've seen 888, that's a huge sign that you're sorting it out. Things are finally becoming clear. So affirm, finally, everything is working out for me. Finally, I am where I'm meant to be, because you are, and every situation is guiding you there. So understand this. This is a great time for you of spiritual growth, a time of learning, a time where you remember and know that everything you're currently experiencing has value. You just need to look at things a bit closer. Even if there's things going on between you, like an age gap, differences in religion, finances, karmic relationships, family, addictions, tests in any way, it's all happening to grow your soul. And sometimes you have to let them go to bring them to you. Now, what that means is, until they can show up for you the way you want them to, or the way you desire them to, they may have to go away and deal with their own stuff, just like you do. They give me blocks, and this creates blocks. So letting go doesn't mean you move on. It doesn't mean it's over between you. It means it's a brief pause or a hiatus while things are being healed. It says you deserve all the good things in the world. And this is what the angels want you to know. The angels want you to know that you deserve all this happiness, all this joy that you're manifesting, all the amazing things that you're thinking about. So if they are not in a space to give you that type of commitment or connection, the connection and the commitment that you deserve, the angels say, let them heal themselves, let them sort themselves out. You focus on your happiness and your life right now and your visualization techniques, working with law of attraction. Live your life and just let go. That doesn't mean you let them go. It means you let go of all the struggle around it. You stop trying to control it. You stop trying to force it. That's why we've got the red, because red is about divine timing. Your journey is in divine timing. It's not on your timeline. It's on God's time. There's always a protection. You may look back at your life and think, I know now why those things didn't happen the way I thought they would or in the timings they would, because there was always a plan. And they give me fear, so you must let go of your fear. Yeah, we've got the wildflower. It says, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. So the problems arise when you feel attached, when you attach to the outcome, or you attach to the timeline, or you have an expectation that gets moved out of the way, and then you get disappointed because it didn't go that way. So the angels say, live an uncontrolled life. Stop trying to control everything. Be free. Find freedom in this moment. Remember, you are happy and you can choose happiness right now in this moment. So find your happy place. You might think, well, how do I do that then? How do I find happiness? Find your happy place. Go within. Reconnect with God. Meditate. Connect with your inner child. Think, what can I do to make myself happy today? To fill up my own cup today. Go out in nature. Do something you enjoy. Plan a trip. Do something with your friends or family. Spend time with your pets. Spend time with your kids. Do things that uplift you. And maybe that's exercise for some of you. Maybe you want to exercise. You like working on your body. Going to the gym. Maybe going to a class somewhere, doing something. Maybe doing yoga. Just doing daily exercise. It could also be spiritual exercises that put you into a happy state of mind. And be the buzz you wish to see in the world, which means raise your vibration. Be excited about life. Get excited about what's coming, the next steps, because you are going to live a life together. You are going to have that happiness together. You just have to trust in God's timings. So around them today there is hope in this situation. Shine your light bright. Now, I feel they are saying that to you, first of all. They're saying, shine your light, because that guides me to you. And there is hope. They're starting to realise there is hope here. They're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the reason why is because they're now reflecting on everything. They've got time, space and room to reflect, to think, to process, to plan, to go into their own thoughts. And if you've been giving them space, they've got that space and time to do that. So they're now seeing through the illusions, the cracks in the concrete. They're realising they're living a lie. They're realising things need to change. They're also communicating with you through telepathy, through their intuition. They're feeling things deep inside. That's why we've got wolves, because the wolf is about them knowing things and just feeling things and feeling connected to you. The way that wolves connect, think about in Twilight when, Jacob was the wolf and he had to break free from Sam's pack because everyone was hearing his thoughts. So you hear each other's thoughts, you know what each other are feeling because you're mirrors of each other and you mirror each other's energy. Moon cycles. So we just had the new moon and that's bringing in power. So they can actually reflect on if they've been playing games or if they've been messing you around. It says the way I act, the way I respond, the way I'm posting, if it's been to get your attention, I know that was a game and I'm tired of playing games. They don't want to play games. Wearing a mask is playing games. They are seeing through the illusion. Now understand this, they are not meaning to play games with you. Okay, I'm channeling this card my way, the way the angels are showing me here. So it's not like they're saying, oh, this is a game to me. I'm playing games with you. I don't care about you. What they're saying is I don't want you to see me like a game player. It was never my intention to hurt you or cause you pain. It was never my intention to mess you around. My intentions with you were always pure and genuine. And they're finding strength right now to tell you that, to make changes. It says, don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. And where they are right now, there's weeds and thistles in their garden. Maybe their actual garden is actually overgrown. And that's also a physical representation of the changes they need to make. They may be out in the garden, maybe they're doing some gardening or they're doing some gardening moving forward. But they are starting to realise, I need to find the strength to change, to find my freedom. And that's what they are doing. It's really interesting this card's come out, because before I even shuffle the cards, I got this message coming through that it's about finding freedom right now. It's about you enjoying your freedom and them finding their freedom to be able to make a change. And that's what they're reflecting on. If they're caught in a trap, if they're stuck in a karmic cycle, they need to be free. If they're dealing with codependency or addiction or stuck in their own mind, they need to be free. And that's what they're realising. There is hope here. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. When you shine that light bright, it comes through. So the guidance for the journey is transformation. Transformation through big changes. So you may see 555, dragonflies, butterflies. It's like the chrysalis phase. Endings create beautiful new beginnings. So look at things in a brand new way. Try and see things from a higher perspective. There's a song that I love called Point of View by DB Boulevard. And it talks about how bad everything is at the beginning. You know, she's lost a job, she can't pay her rent, she's lost a boyfriend. And then she says, but if you consider things from another point of view, life is beautiful and magical and filled with light. And that's exactly the way it is. It says, Archangel Azrael is around you, helping you to know your truth. So Azrael is the angel who connects you with the other side, connects you with your loved ones in heaven, your spirit guides. So you may also be receiving messages right now from your spirit guides or your loved ones in heaven. You know, for me on my journey, I keep seeing robins. I'm seeing robins all the time because robins are my mum around me and a sign Jesus is with me. And you will be receiving your own signs from the other side and beyond. You have ancestors guiding you and you know your truth. Okay, so you're receiving messages through your dreams. You're receiving messages through your third eye. You're receiving messages that there's a big transformation happening. And remember, when the caterpillar is in the chrysalis, it thinks its life is over. But God is preparing the wings. So then the caterpillar can break free and become the butterfly and fly away. So the need to surrender right now. It's so important that you surrender, that you let go of this stress and this anxiety. And you give it to God. So you're releasing the outcome and you release control. So remember, you're not moving on. You're moving on from the struggle. You're releasing the outcome. So pray about what you're going through. Instead of panicking, pray. If you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray and breathe. Breathe and trust and know that all is well. And you're going to feel all the heat between you, the kundalini that rises, you wanting each other. You'll feel the heat in the body, the desire, the longing, the lust, the love. You're going to feel it all because the universe is bringing you together in the future. Because you might think, well, when? He says, I daydreaming about our future together. So they are daydreaming about you, you're daydreaming about them, and it's being manifested, going on adventures, growing old together, I want it all. And they give me that song, I Want It All by Queen. I want it all, it just come through there. So you're going on adventures, you're going to grow old together, you're going to have this life. You just have to be patient with the when. Because it's just not the right time. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It's just not the right time. Because for some reason right now, and you'll know what that reason is, they feel they're not good enough for you. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. They're dealing with their circumstances. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. So what they're saying is they're being very honest. They're saying, let me deal with my obligations, my responsibilities, the things I need to release to find my freedom so I can be all in to give you the time and the energy for this relationship. So I feel a lot of them right now, this is more about their energy than your energy. You may be feeling this way if you're in your own karmic cycle, or if there's other things you need to do. If you're feeling like you don't have time or energy for this relationship either right now, it's because you need to fill up your own cup. You may have been trying to receive happiness from an outside source instead of from yourself. So you need to fill up your cup. So I feel this is a time today of replenishment and rejuvenation, especially as we move forward, you know, as we move into this brand new energy of the new week as well. So I feel the message is, I'm overwhelmed, so they need time to work through the feelings and emotions. And you may well be feeling this way too. And this is a day for replenishment, a day for maybe some time off work to get your energy back, to prepare for the new week. So if you feel you don't have the time or energy, neither do they. So that means allowing yourself to have the time to be together, instead of just catching moments here and there or giving breadcrumbs. Because remember, you may feel breadcrumbed by them, But if they are breadcrumbing you, they are also receiving breadcrumbs. They are not enjoying that either. We've got throat chakra, and this is all about to be communicated. So the throat chakra is about communication. Change is happening to bring in that message, to speak the truth. So you may want to cleanse the throat chakra today, because that will help with the opening up of the truth, speaking the truth. And we've got bloom. It says bloom and attract more than butterflies. So in other words, we've definitely got butterflies as a sign of transformation here. There's angels, the new coming in, God preparing your wings and getting you ready for the future that will happen in divine timing, just not yet. And when you bloom, you attract great things in. So blooming is about feeling happy, feeling energized, getting your energy back, especially if you feel like you've run out of energy or time. Give back to you. Give that time to yourself right now, and things are going to bloom. And then you go into the hidden depths. You only see the surface, look beyond. So again, you have to look beyond the surface, because beyond the surface, you see many things. You may not see what's going on beneath the scenes because you're not meant to. God is working there. While you're waiting, God is working. And it's never about waiting anyway. It's about observing. It's about acceptance. It's about being in the now. But there's things happening under the surface. Things are bubbling up. Things are changing. Things are happening behind the scenes. And you may not know what's going on behind closed doors, but just know that the right things are occurring. In karmic relationships, things are being uncovered. Things are being shifted around, changed, so that the changes can come in. So it may not be the right time today, but the right time is being created. So trust in the love. And I feel deep down you know that, because you may just not feel ready right now. If you're very honest with yourself, you say, yeah, I have got my own learning to do, and I do need to replenish my energy, and I do need to prepare. And that's what the wood snake is creating for you, just as much as it's creating for your person. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.